Hi there. What do you do? What are your options if you're co-parenting with someone who you've split from, and now they are with a new partner or even a new spouse, and you have concerns about that person? Maybe you're worried about your children when they're in the other home. My name is Alexander Meeks. I am an attorney and the owner and founder of Acorn Law, a law firm dedicated to helping busy families in Maryland and New York. And this is something that I see a fair amount. It's really not uncommon for a new partner to shake things up and really create some problems for a family to work through. So, what are your options? First of all, I want to make it super clear that the intention of this video is really just to give a general overview. The law in your state may vary from what I'm describing here, and also your individual situation is going to vary considerably. So it's really important that you meet with an attorney, talk about your specific facts so that you can get legal advice tailored to you. But so, as a general matter, I have two things to share. First of all, uh, the best thing that you could do is to address this before it even becomes an issue. If you sit down with your ex to craft either a marital settlement agreement or a custody agreement, or maybe you'll have both in your case, whatever document that you are sitting down to craft that addresses these kind of custody issues, you're going to want to put some parameters in there around this issue. So you and your ex can agree before it even becomes an issue how and when you're going to introduce new partners and how each of you will participate in that process. So hopefully that's something that you can accomplish. But I know the reality is maybe that wasn't done, and now you're in a situation where you need it addressed. Or maybe it was done, but you still have a problem on your hands, even despite your best efforts to head it off. So one thing I want to just explain is that each person, each individual parent has a fundamental right to parent the way that they see fit without interference from the court. So if someone has chosen a partner, that's not something that a court is generally going to get involved in and say they're going to interfere with that, absent some really compelling reason. So, a compelling reason is going to be either something that harms your children or something that creates a likelihood of harm to your children. So, as just an example, if your ex brings in a new partner who has a history of child abuse, that is something that would probably rise to the level where a court would become involved. But if it's just someone that you don't agree with their values, you don't like their lifestyle, you have concerns about them, you don't get along, those kind of things likely aren't going to be grounds for you to come in and get more custodial time or get an order that that person be excluded from the home, because those are the kind of intrusions that a court probably won't impose on your co-parent without a really compelling reason. And this can be really frustrating. It's something I've had to explain to clients before, and I know it can be very, very frustrating. But what I like to explain to people is you don't get a veto on your ex's partners. And similarly, you don't want them to have a veto on who you choose, right? That wouldn't be fun. So I hope this video has been helpful. If you live in Maryland or New York and you need help talking through an issue like this or a different family law or estate planning issue, I hope that you'll go to my website and make an appointment for a quick chat. I'd love to talk to you and I'd love to help.